Today I'm going to be fitting a boost controller to the S14 SIlvia. I've had this sitting around for a while. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time because ever since it had the turbo swap, yes, it was a DE to start with. We've not had anywhere to sell what kind of boost it's running, whether it's over boosting, anything like that. So I was going to put a boost gauge on it, but then I thought, well, if I'm going to start trying to turn the boost up at some point, it might be good just to get a electronic boost controller so we can keep an eye on both. They have lots of functions on them. They're usually pretty good. The one in particular I've got is really, really good. A lot of you have heard of it. It's the HKS EVCS. So I'm going to be fitting this today. Hopefully it's not going to be too difficult. I've not fitted one of these before, so it's a bit of a new thing for me to do. Thought I'd bring you along for the ride. Yeah, let's get into it. Before I get into actually fitting the controller, I just thought I'd show you what comes in the box. So we've got the instructions there. Obviously you get some in Japanese, some in English because it's come from Japan. Then we've got a bunch of fittings and filters and cable ties and things there. Obviously you've got the various vacuum lines, got two of those there. Wiring, got the main control unit there. Boost solenoid, which will replace the stock one on the car. And we've got the boost sensor. And finally, the all-important dash module. So this will get mounted on the dash somewhere in the car, and we can read everything that the boost is doing. As I said, this is something I've not done before, but it's something that kind of interests me, and it's kind of a stepping stone between having a full standalone ECU and everything like that, which is something I would like to do at some point, but funds don't allow for that right now. So this is a good way of being able to keep an eye on what the car's doing in terms of boost, make sure there's no boost creep, things like that, make sure there's no problems with the turbo, and also looks kind of cool in the car if you ask me. So yeah, let's get into it. So one of the first things we need to do is we need to get into here. So if you can see that, to tee into the vacuum line coming off the fuel regulator there, which means I've got to get some of this wiring out of the way first. So I'll get on with that. Then we also need to find somewhere to run the wires and everything through the firewall, as well as to replace the solenoid. So yeah, I'll get on with that now. Hey, quick update for you. Things got a little bit more hectic than I thought. If you look, I've taken a boost pipe off there. I'll show you why now. So when I was trying to access this vacuum line there, you might see that it's kind of tight to get your fingers into, unless you've got really slim fingers like tweezers. So what I've had to do is take the boost pipe off here, take the throttle body off so I could get my hand in there. There's now a T-piece just there, which tees off to the line that goes to the boost sensor, which I've not fitted yet, and also the one that goes back into, well, comes out of the intake to get the reference from. So yeah, now just gonna put all this area back together and then move on to the next piece. Right, another update. So just putting the boost sensor in now, got the line fitted up, the filters in there, and if you look down there, there's two studs coming through from the pedal. I'm going to use one of those to bolt it to, just because it's going to make things nice and neat. So get on with it now. Now I've got everything back together up here. All the lines are back connected again, the wires are plugged in. The boost pipe's back in place for the intercooler. Everything's tightened up. The vacuum line for the boost sensor is run back here. Put the filter in now, and I'm just about to mount the sensor itself. Where I'm going to mount it to, if you look down there, there's two threads sticking out the firewall, so I'm going to use one of those just to keep things tidy, so I'm not having to drill any extra holes or anything like that. It will mean that it needs to come off whenever that pedal needs to come out, but it shouldn't be a problem. So let's get to it. All right, the wiring for the boost solenoid is now plumbed in. I had to use the door grommet to feed it through, but we've now got it into the cockpit. So then everything will plug into the control module, which I'll put in here as well, just to keep it out of the weather and everything else, and tidy it away somewhere neat. And then yeah, next job, get that boost solenoid wired up. Hey up, car's running again, got it all back together, got it all tidied up.